Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How's everyone doing today?
Great.
Good. You guys ready to start the lesson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to start off with something a little bit different. The day was like an icicle frozen on the rooftop. My life was an empty trash can, waiting to be filled with something, anything. This class was as boring as listening to Grandpa snoring on the sofa. The teacher was a slug with the salt poured on it. Welcome to 7th grade social studies. So this paragraph that I just recited was something that I wrote about my experience in 7th grade social studies. I used something called figurative language to make this paragraph seem more exciting. Most writers use this, but what I did in my paragraph in particular, I used only two types of figurative language, a simile and a metaphor. Yes, what's a simile and a metaphor? Let's go over these definitions. A metaphor is a figure of speech in which one thing is described as if it were another. For example, the runner was a cheetah. Now, can people be cheetahs?
No.
No. But cheetahs are really fast, right?
Yes.
So this sentence is saying that the runner was just as fast as a cheetah. So he was running really fast. That's what a metaphor does. It takes one thing and gives it characteristics that another thing has. Okay? Now let's move on to what a simile is. A simile is a comparison between two objects using the words like or as. For example, the sky was like an art canvas. Now, can you picture the sky? It's blue, isn't it?
Yes.
Most times, yes. But can you also picture an art canvas? What do you see on an art canvas, Wesley?
Many different colors.
Many different colors. So, this sentence is implying that the sky had many different colors in it. That's what a simile does. They pretty much do the same thing. They compare two things, but a simile uses like or as. So do not get these two confused, okay? So I'm going to teach you some steps to identify whether a sentence is a simile or a metaphor. You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at this board over here. These are the steps to identifying a metaphor or a simile. The first step would be to circle what is being compared, okay? Then you're going to underline the signal words like or as. Then you're going to review the definitions. And then you're going to identify the sentence as being a simile or a metaphor. So let's try one. I'm going to do this first one for you guys. And then you're going to do the rest of this. This is the paragraph that I recited earlier. Okay, so my first step would be to circle what is being compared. The day was an icicle frozen on the roof. Day is being compared to an icicle. Okay, my next step would be to underline signal words such as like or as. Let's see. There are no signal words in this one, so I'm going to review my definitions. Simile is the only one that has signal words. Metaphor doesn't. So this has to be a metaphor. Okay? You guys understand that? Now let's try the rest of these sentences. My life was an empty trash can waiting to be filled with something. Anything. Okay. What is being compared in this sentence? Life. And what is it being compared to? An empty trash can. Good job. Okay. Are there any signal words in this sentence? No signal words. Okay, so let's look at our definitions. Do we see which one does not have signal words? Metaphor. So this means that this is a metaphor. You guys are good. Okay, let's move on. This class felt as boring as listening to Grandpa snoring on the sofa. Okay, what's being compared? A class to what? Okay. All right. Now, are there any signal words?
Yes.
What are they? Or what is it? As. Good job. Okay. Now, which definition has like or as in?
Simile.
The simile. So this must be a what?
Simile.
Good job. Okay, this final sentence. The teacher was a slug with the salt poured on. Okay, what's being compared?
The teacher.
The teacher. Okay, and what is it being compared to? A slug. Good job. Are there any signal words in this?
No.
No. So let's go back to our definitions. Which one does not have any signal words?
Metaphor.
A metaphor. So this must be a what?
Metaphor.
A metaphor. Good job. So it seems like you guys have got this concept down.
Thank you.
Thank you.